And thankfully, you were right on top of it. B1, man, that's all I'm saying. Thankfully, we have some dependable media out here to confirm that we ain't crazy out here.
Absolutely. I mean, this is what happens when you can clear out, Robin Roberts and George Stephanopoulos and Gayle King. When you can get them out of the way and let black folk talk, before you can, the media apparatus doesn't just sit up here and just control the narrative and tell you, well, this is what black folk think, this is what they really believe. No, folk get to sit down on their own and say, hey, this is what we're really about. That's not my city. All of a sudden, it falls apart. Thank you very much for giving us a call tonight. Let me get caller from area code 773. You're on live with the Black Channel. What's your name? Where you calling from?
MC Hothead.
Yeah, TVA, this is...
Okay, brother, you're going to have to pay a little more attention. Caller from area code 601. You're on live with the Black Channel. What's your name? Where you calling from?
How you doing, Jason? This is Terry from Jackson, Mississippi.
Terry from Jackson, Mississippi. What's on your mind?
Yeah, man, I'm listening to this whole ordeal. I'm looking at the Jussie Smollett. I got no respect for that man. Us as black people, we done been through so much through the struggle. Just to take all of this attention away from the black struggle and give it to the LGBTQ struggle is really pointless and it's a waste of time. I'm more concerned about my children coming up, seeing all of this mishap, mayhem on television and growing up in this world, that they're going to have to face a lot of these issues that we're dealing with as black people, black women being disrespected, black men being disrespected, children, old folks dying by the hands of law enforcement, convictions from crimes that were not even committed by us. We need to mount up together, unite somehow, some way, Bloods, Crips, GDs, Crips, Bloods, with the nation, and come together to fight this beast that's really just trying to take us off the planet all over the world. And we got to open our eyes and see this. These NBA players had a chance just last year where they broke down and ended up conforming to the system, and they just pleased with some names on the back of their jerseys and racism instead of actually crushing this system. You get what I'm saying? Because nobody wants to see an all-white basketball team or all-white football team. We can end that. Nobody stood with Kaepernick, but you can stand with Joe Rogan when he say the N-word. You get what I'm saying?
Well, definitely, like I say, it's a point for folk to understand about that. You're right. It begins with having an agenda more than anything else, because it's not the bodies we don't have, it's not the groups we don't have, it's having a unified agenda that we're putting together now. Thank you very much for giving us a call here. And certainly that's the big difference. Like I say, you're seeing this paradigm shift happening where you're noticing folks coalescing around an agenda here. You can't just sit up here and just say, okay, you're going to take somebody who don't stand behind us 364 days out of the year. Something happens to them and all of a sudden we're all supposed to come running to their defense. And that's not the way it's working. It didn't work that way. And what they're worried about is that this sets a precedent for the future. The way in which black people responded to this situation now, this sets a precedent for the future. We didn't listen to the phony ass, weird looking politicians. We didn't sit up here and listen to any of them. We didn't listen to the celebrities. We didn't follow behind any of that. Black folk responding the way that we did here, this sets a precedent. If you want to know what it is that really worries them, they're taking a look at this and saying this sets a precedent for the future. We could be looking at more things like this happening going forward. Not fewer, more things like this happening.
Episodic attacks.
That's just how bad it is. Caller from area code 832. You're on live with the Black Channel. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, this is G out of Houston.
G out of Houston. What's on your mind?
Yeah, I just wanted to call and say, y'all don't forget that Taraji's son pulled a little Jussie Smollett type move too. So she haven't learned her lesson, and I just want to let you know, after the brother that was wearing the stockings that you did a Twitter deal about, I don't trust any celebrity. Be one.
Well, very good point to make there. As a matter of fact, like I say, these celebrities and things, man, they don't represent us. They're not part of the clique. They're not part of what we do. They don't represent us. They're not representing us. We gotta be very, very clear about that. They don't represent us. So that's why when they sit up here and want to have a call to arms, they can't really get us galvanized out there. You're not gonna really get us galvanized out there because you don't represent the people. You don't represent the people. You represent some faraway, weird out place, but you don't represent the people. You're totally out of touch with us. Totally out of touch. You don't represent us. Call from area code 773. You're on live with the Black Channel. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Almost slept on Zoid out of here.
Yeah, TBA, this is Bill calling out of Chicago.
Bill out of Chicago. What's on your mind?
Yeah, TBA, man, listen. That Dave Chappelle skit says it all about Juicy Smollett. I mean, that was hit it right on the dot. And then, you know what brothers from Chicago was worried about during that time? We was worried about was our cars about to start up. Everybody was filling up their tanks, making sure that their cars start up. And when Jesse talked, when he said something about some Subway, like, listen, only person that goes to Subway during that time is fat folks and homeless people. And Jesse Smollett, they just said the judge clowned him basically. And this dude make over $2 million a year. Oh, he ain't going no Subway. He calling Uber Eats, the whole nine. So when he, man, listen, when that came out, we was like, oh man, listen, pass the drink, man. This dude a fool. That's all I got, TBA.
Thank you very much for giving us a call here tonight. Like I say, Chicago knew the time from the beginning. The national corporate media, the cable news outlets, they were hoping that they could ring in black society. You understand who the real target was about this? The real target of this was you and me. The real target was us. Folks outside of Chicago, outside of Illinois. We were the real targets. To see if they could delegitimize what we were doing around the country. We had the police on the back foot and on the run. We had white supremacy going into recession. They were looking to see how we were going to respond and if they could stop the momentum of what we were doing by claiming that black folk would just follow anything. That black folk would follow a hoax. So they were hoping to be able to trick us. Understand who their real targets were. We were their real targets. We were the real targets the entire time. Understand that. Caller from 832, you're on live with the Black Channel. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, this Little Rick in Houston.
Little Rick in Houston, what's on your mind?
You know, man, it was doomed from the jump as far as Jesse and the Nigerian guys doing their little trial runs to get their lie together, to get the little stage act together, because the initial cameras that Jesse told them that they would be facing didn't even record them, and it pissed them off. And it's only fitting because Joe Biden come in the door, sticking out the olive leaf for the olive branch to the LGBT community, of course. They get all this money, they get all these laws passed, all this recognition. You know, the mainstream media just glorify all these gay black men. It's only fitting that white supremacy and the LGBT community are taking this L, because him getting his time, him being exposed and just being made look like a fool is a big slap in Biden's face and the gay community face. I just hate that it's a black face.
Well, I mean,
B1, man.
We definitely need to clear out the folks who have their own wildcat agendas. Individuals out here who they sitting amongst us when they need protection, but they got their own little private side agendas. No, we need to go ahead and have it out in the streets so that they know we are not going to come to your defense. When we understand something, we're making examples of these people. By them seeing that we're not coming to help them, we're making examples of that. We're letting them know where we stand, so we're making examples out of them. Call America 520. You're on live with the Black Channel. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's going on, man? This is Emmett from Atlanta.
Okay, Emmett from Atlanta. What's on your mind?
With listening to everybody, man, and reading what's on the screen, it sounds like people understand that it's a broader narrative at play, right? And you just spoke on it. Hey, man, every other group that considers themselves disenfranchised and discriminated against, they hate B1s, they hate foundational Black Americans, they hate Black people, whatever. But when it's time to get help, then they utilize what was created from the civil rights movement, right? They use all these different laws, and they use battle cries to get aid for people to come to their rescue. So, it's funny to me that Justice Smollett is going through this, and he's responding the way he's responding. And I thought it was funny when I watched this family, because they believe he's been discriminated against, but nobody's talking about the facts of the case. So, and that's what Taraji P. Henson, like you said, whether it's Monique, whether it's Taraji P. Henson, whether it's whoever, if you hadn't made yourself or distinguished yourself as a person who takes up with race and racial issues, if you haven't been leading us to anybody like Elijah Muhammad, you haven't been leading us to Noble Drew Ali, you haven't been leading us to any of these people and saying this is what we need to get on board, we need to separate and do for ourselves, then we really can't expect Black people to take you serious. In fact, we're going to laugh at your ass, and that's what's happening.
Well, thank you very much for giving us a call tonight. Let me get caller from area code 205. You're on live with the Black Channel. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Uncle Charles, Alabama.
Uncle Charles, Alabama. What's on your mind? Well, where at in Alabama are you calling from?
Birmingham, Alabama.
Okay, from Birmingham. What's on your mind?
Let me just say this. I don't want to hear that what Justice Smollett got to say, because it's either put it on two white guys. Right now, man, one of them black fellas would be talking for us. And then he worried about going inside that cell. No, what you need to be worried about is some prisoners that's inside that jail. Everybody watch TV, including inmates. And they watched you on Empire putting out your little bedroom sex scenes on TV. And you don't think they believe it? Now you're acting crazy in court. But what you need to do is learn karate, because you're going to need that. I am sick and tired of Black men getting blamed for everything. White woman fall down for steps. Black man did it. White woman missing. Black man did it. Same thing with this white woman did down in South Carolina. Somebody supposed to be took her baby, and she blamed on a black man with a skull cap. I had 7 skull caps. I got rid of every last one of them. I'm just sick of it, man. I don't feel no sympathy for him. He put it on 2 black men that had nothing to do with him. But this is where it is. This is what America's gonna come to. When you worrying about black men, you better be worried about them Russians. And that's all I got to say, and I appreciate you, brother.
Thank you for giving us a call here tonight. Let me get caller from area code 512. You're on live with the Black Channel. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Good evening, TBA. This is Hatter from the Bronx.
Okay, Hatter from the Bronx. What's on your mind?
Yeah, I agree with everything you were saying, brother. And just basically, it's so wild to me because Juicy decided to sign up to be a kamikaze for the left wing of white supremacy. And now he's divorced from black society. And LGBT ain't going to fool with him. So now he set himself up. He's in there. He's going to jail or whatever, talking about I'm the gay Tupac or whatever the case may be. But you don't have no friends. You deal with this system, you deal with white supremacy, you think, and there's no retirement plan. So now, here he is, caught in a situation where he's going to be going to jail. He doesn't have nobody on the outside. The only thing I'm wondering about is if they're going to find some way to string along some kind of narrative that we turned our backs on him or that we're not supporting him, if we can take back Bill Cosby or something, like, just pull some type of garbage information to blame it back on black society. I don't got time for that. I don't want to hear that. He needs to hold his own, you know what.
Well, I'm the gay Tupac. You better turn to the straight Mike Tyson here in just a minute, because you're going to need it. Thank you very much for giving us a call. Let me get call from area code 773. You're on live with the Black Channel. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, what's up, Jay?
Okay, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, this D from out of Chicago.
Okay, D out of Chicago, what's on your mind?
Yes, sir, man. First of all, my brother, I want to send a big shout out to you. I've been listening to you for several years, at least 5 years or so. But nevertheless, in the 70s, on the south side of Chicago, that area was mainly filled with Lithuanians, people from Poland, and Ukrainians. And if you look it up, Jason, right on 71st Street, Nazi headquarters was right there, man. They had a flag up. This is in like 74. And it was freely, it was just in the open. You know, if you remember the marches, that's right over by Marquette Park, where Dr. King got hit in the head. 71st in California. But, yeah, brother, and the LGBT thing, we literally watched Chicago go from, it's like a headquarters for the LGBT on that north side up there, so.
Well, those are agendas that they push, man. You got to understand, those are agendas they push. Just like you're going to know the similarity. They bring in immigrants, they make sure that they're funded, they make sure they're backed by the political structure, so all of a sudden you think this is a whole bigger thing than it actually is. When it comes to LGBT, same thing there. Right now they're trying to give the trans folk more attention than they're giving females, for example. So this is something that they're pushing. When they start pushing something, just understand if they're pushing something, is because they want to push something else out. Thank you very much for giving us a call here tonight. Like I say here, folks, things didn't go at all the way they had planned it. It didn't go at all the way they had anticipated it would go. They thought it was going to be all easy. They thought everybody was going to fall in line. They thought that everyone was going to toe the line, and then they found out all at once, oh, it ain't going to go like that. And they've been trying to recover ever since. But never forget who the real target was. The real target was black society around America. We were all supposed to just run after the carrot on the stick. We were supposed to all take the bait. That's what we were supposed to do. Everybody around America, black folk around America were supposed to take the bait. It was supposed to be trending on Twitter. We were supposed to have articles and videos and everything else. Oh, everybody's going to get Trump and this, that, and the other. That's what was supposed to happen. This was not a trap for one person. This wasn't a trap for one city. This was supposed to be a trap for an entire people in an entire nation. It fell flat on its ass, and they've been trying to cover themselves ever since because they now realize we set a template for how this will be handled in the future. You can't just throw somebody out there and black folk are going to jump at it. It's not working that way. It's not working that way at all. I want to thank you all for joining us here tonight. Thank you to everyone who has contributed to support tonight's program on PayPal or Cash App. Thank you all for joining us, especially here on the program here. They were messing with us last night, but we got things, they couldn't stop us here, so they can go ahead and be mad about tonight's program. And if you are new here to the Black Channel, welcome to the haven of intelligent black thought. We do this every weekend. Over 136,000 subscribers and rising. We are not a little thing. Click that red subscribe button. Make YouTube hate. Click that yellow notification bell. Let a coon in your family start hating. Join us every weekend, every time. And if you haven't been to our website, blackchannelfilms.com, you want to go there and check out our groundbreaking best-selling documentary work, 7 a.m., Gentrified, Race War, all available on DVD, on streaming on Amazon. Go to blackchannelfilms.com. That is blackchannelfilms.com. And this concludes tonight's broadcast of the Black Channel. I am tonight on the Black Channel. Oh, I know you didn't think it was going to be that easy to stop us now, did you? The Black Channel is live. Unapologetic, unadulterated, and absolutely uncompromising. Greetings, brothers and sisters from around the world, and welcome back to the home, the haven, the stronghold, and the everlasting super fortress of intelligent black thought. We are the Black Media. And this is the Black Channel. And I am your host, your brother, your humble servant, the voice of Black America. The Black Authority, broadcasting to you live from the only historically black college university of higher education and learning in the cosmos. You are, of course, welcome to join us. Sheesh.
Battalia or Captalia?
Battalia, but you can call her Captalia.
Battalia, and the name is now Captalia.
She used to be a part of the Dark Galaxy.
Yeah. I mean, that's part of her cat background.
Oh my god!
Domestic assault.
Right. Red Squad.
You're lame. They're so lame. It's corny. We already got enough white boy rappers in this show.
Get lost. Get red.
Straight up.
Where's Like and Stingray, dude? Where's Like and dude?
Yeah, that was a stupid line. Glad my name isn't Irishy.
Where's the legendary beast climber? I don't know. I'm about to realize.
Why is he green? Why is he green but everybody else isn't?
Stop. I don't know.
Because he was I'm a regular, normal, average guy that's gonna hold off these guys with giant killer robots. I'm gonna hold them off with my chainsaw. Who? The giant killer robots. You bad guys are really short. Bro, what dump? What? No wonder y'all ain't on us for cool. What the hell was that? Scorpion strike. Treasure work money, boy.
Get ready. This food might be rotten.
What? Oh no. Go do that over there. That's disgusting. This regular ass dude. This normal man. He's a normal man. I'm gonna banish this. Alright, I'm gonna massage this. Like you're out here going ham, as usual. I'm watching it. I'm watching it right now. It's lit. It's kinda lit. It's kinda lit. Why is this nigga going? We know what y'all trying to do. And you didn't do it. It was not. This is not it, sis. This is not it. I don't know what y'all thought it was. But this is the one. Do you want what's in this pouch? Fire up. A stutter. Is he green because y'all didn't want him to be black because his thing is a monkey and he plays the drums and has a black guy voice? That's the only reason. I haven't seen anybody else's well, those. Oh wait, I take it back. The goblin looking. Alright, there we go. I was reading too much. Then again. Oh snap. Wherever you headed at last. quit with these damn music puns, sir. You're taking hella L's. Yeah, alright, I'm with boy.
No big deal, just doing your job. Stop, I'd rather you handle it yourself. Hey, talk about this.
For real. I only talk to people that are people. I don't talk to people that aren't people.
They're not gonna stop coming until they have it. Maybe we should split up.
Are you kidding me? Huh? We gonna get beat by the Dark Metal Empire? No way.
I'm serious. Did you forget about our contest to beat Demise?
Yeah, he's gonna kick our ass.
You win. Rub it off on you.
We're friends.
Always happy.
She never puts that baby down.
It's the reason we're here. Why? Dear heart, it's so cute.
I'm gonna get that kid. Even if it's the last thing I do. Who's gonna rock it? Me! You heard that right? The motherfuckers are coming
Still thinking rock punch.
Right.
Oh no, I didn't mean rock punch, no!
It's like he's stuck in a rock in a hard place.
Just taking over. Need help.
Help. Stop. Sheesh. I'm sorry. He's trash.
The children. The children. Look what they're doing. Look what you're doing to their minds. The children.
Yeah, that's kind of trash.
Show yourself. State your home, village, and your business.
I'm from the village of Nunya. What? Nunya business.
Mercy. The Pearl Aragon? You heard that right. It's an ancient treasure hidden in the long-forgotten mountain temple. We, the people of Gatham, have been chosen to protect it. Unfortunately, this whole region has been crawling with bandits. That's why you're on edge. It's our duty to put up intruders who see us. We're currently outnumbered, but with future we can catch them. Assist us in our time of need, and I promise you, you will be handsomely rewarded. Music to my ears! You can sign me up, that's what's up!
We accept. You can count on us to get this job done.
Hey, I wish I had a pen like that.
Question for you. Could the Pearl Paragon and the ancient treasures you be the same? Is that possible?
That's next level thinking. I think you're onto something, bro.
Just kidding. Oh, so I propose we leave tanks and track behind.
I'm not down with that idea.
Here we extract. Forward with the pipes and bandits from Kheru. Our stories aren't exactly still. Now I say we preserve the element of surprise. It isn't fun, but it would give us an advantage.
I get you. Gotta play things sneaky like a mouse in a jailhouse.
Yeah, undercover riders. Look for us here, okay?
And if anyone comes by, just pretend to be a big statue.
Pretending to be a big statue.
already, you get 3 chances, and every time you take up a chance, I give you a hint.
What am I guessing?
A word that starts with a D.
Drunk, dragon, drawer, dribble, drone, drown, drink, dog.
Every time you do something, every time you take up a chance, I give you a hint. So your hint is somewhere around this room.
A dog, door,
No,
dummy,
no.
doormat.
Give up.
I give up.
It's here. What?
Nap time. I'm tired.
I told you it was around this room.
You're sleeping. That's why you make sense. Because you're sleeping. See?
Okay.
Look, he's knocked out. I'm not a puppet. Oh my god. Excuse me. I gotta take another break.